A few days ago, I discovered an old hard drive I've lost years ago. That hard drive was my ticket down memory lane. Backups from my old phones were there, meaning all of my pictures from my old phones would be there too. Pictures of her would be there too. It's pretty hard to explain it when you haven't been through it. The pain, the confusion, all of those thoughts that go through your head once you hear these words.
I just need some time.
I need to stop this.
I want to break up.
The moment you hear those words, the moment you realize this is not a dream, this is not a joke, that moment, everything changes in you forever. A breakup is not something simple or easy to go through. At first glance, it's just a splitting of two people. The reason? Well, one of them stopped feeling something for each other. But if we take a deeper look at a breakup, you realize it's something more complex and profound. It signifies the end of something that you loved so much to be in. And for whatever reason a breakup happens, there's always a common factor. Pain. Even the person who does the breakup eventually feels pain. There is no other word I personally can associate a breakup with. Pain becomes your friend. Everything you do, no matter what, you always end up there. Just simply hurt. In this moment, it's pretty tough to see things clearly, to be able to trust God and say, everything's gonna be okay. But let's put it this way. A breakup is the best thing that could have happened to you during that relationship. Wait, what? Yeah, I know, it's pretty confusing at first, but a breakup, it's not the end of the world, or something bad by any means. Yeah, it hurts, and it hurts a lot, but as time goes by, you grow up, and you understand. You have been saved from a big mistake. When I said that a breakup is a complex thing, I meant that it's hard to understand at first. In the very first moments, you're in a state of denial, not being sure if what just happened is true. Time goes by and your thoughts jumps from confusion to anger, from anger to eventually hate. And going through that, have you ever thought about what went wrong? And hey, I'm not talking about blaming it all on you kind of thinking. I'm talking about being honest with yourself and not prideful. If a breakup happened, it means that the relationship wasn't going anywhere good. It means that that person you love so much is not good for you. A breakup means that if God allowed these things to happen, all of that pain, all of that confusion, not only to save you, but also to teach you something. To teach you that that person is not worth your time or energy. To teach you about real love. A breakup is not only a blessing, but it's also the biggest lesson in your life. And no, it's not that don't trust anyone lesson. It's a lesson that is personal to you. Because only you know what went wrong with your relationship. And you have to see those things. Identify what were your actions or words, or whatever it was that made things go bad. If you're going through a breakup right now, or just went through it, let me tell you something. This is a time for mourning, yes, but it is a time for analyze too, and change. And if you want to cry, just cry. I'm not telling you to not feel pain. I'm not telling you to man up or something like that. What I'm trying to say is, don't let that pain run your life and turn you into someone bad. There is way too much ahead for you. God has everything under control, even if it doesn't feel like it. You're going to be just fine. So right now, trust God and don't let pain choose the way.